that enemy has disadvantage to attack your allies. So it's like a tank ability. It's drawing aggro.
Interesting.
I think I'm gonna go bear totem.
Oh yeah, you're multi-classing, so this is actually a big level for you.
It's a huge level for me.
Like
I don't know. I'm like caught between bear totem and I think Ancestral Guardians are really cool, but I don't actually think it's that much fun.
Caught between a bear totem and a hard place.
I'm gonna see what else there is, like Battle Rager and stuff really quick, and then it's Battle Rager's fucking the shitty dwarf one with Spike.
Hey, chill out.
What's Path
My
of the
uncle
Beast?
was a dwarf.
Path of the Beast
I like
is
how
garbage.
Aurel and I discussed this at length, and then
I just forgot.
2 days ago I told you to level up your characters, and then
And now we're all leveling up our characters, except some of us.
I did it like 30 minutes ago. If it makes you feel better.
Hell yeah.
Mine was super easy. I just picked 2 proficiencies. So.
Yeah, sometimes you get levels that are like you change one number in your character sheet and that's it.
Yeah.
And like
it goes slightly up.
And if you're in D&D Beyond, you don't even have to do anything.
I know, it's great.
It just automatically
assuming
bumps the number for you.
I
and then you're
shouldn't
done.
do Path of Wild Magic from Tasha's.
That sounds hilarious.
I mean, I don't really care, but
It seems like kind of garbo. It's like whenever you enter your rage, roll on the wild magic table to determine magical effect, and there's like a D8 for wild magic. One of them is like flowers and vines grow around you, making it difficult terrain for enemies. One of them is until your rage ends, you get a bonus AC. A bolt of light shoots from your chest, dealing radiant damage.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure you just picked Path of the Bear.
I'm pretty sure I picked
Bear
Path of
totem.
Totem. Yeah. But additionally, if I pick Path of the Tiger, I can jump onto people.
In memoriam.
Yeah.
Like the way he jumps, it's so familiar.
Why is every song just from the Borderlands soundtrack?
I don't know. Here.
No, it's fine. I
Look at
like
that.
the Borderlands
This one's not
soundtrack.
Borderlands soundtrack.
Sean wants to go back to the cows.
Well, can I pick
Bring us back to
Bear
cow
for now, and
country.
then maybe change my mind later?
I mean, I'd rather you just pick Bear because that's
I'm
what you said
picking
you were
Ba-
gonna do.
I know, I'm picking Bear. Before the next session, I will have finalized it. I promise you this much.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sean, have you watched the videos, or did you actually?
When it strikes 7 p.m.
I watched most
next
of them,
Monday.
but I do wanna.
Wednesday.
I do want to make something clear
Yeah,
that I
that's what I
am
mean.
a big
Your character
dummy and
sheet's
should not be in
locked.
charge of anything.
You got it,
Because
buddy.
I've been doing this the long way when I could literally just upload the 3 hours on there instead of cutting it up into 15 minutes.
Sean thought he had to be verified, meaning that he had to have 100,000 followers and get his fucking check mark. But it meant verified as in like 2-factor authentication.
Why would you? Don't laugh at me! Hey, don't laugh at me! How am I supposed to know? They're the same word.
I was more laughing at the delivery of that.
Oh
Legit,
my
me and
God.
my friends played a drinking game to that, to those videos, and I fucking almost died.
Wait, you actually watched the videos?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I
Oh.
can't. It triggered me.
What was the game?
I can't remember.
So it was a good one.
Mm-hmm. If you
Lots
say I
of
can't remember, it
charts.
must have been a really good one.
I know there was a rule for every time Gothic was said.
Oh my God.
Every time someone was shot.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Rel, just let me know when you're ready, and then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ready.
Oh,
I didn't mean to not make
okay.
that
I'll have
clear.
to ask my friend. I messaged him today at work.
Oh,
No.
I do have one question though.
I think-
Sorry, go on.
No. Go ahead.
I can cast Beast Sense and speak with animals as rituals, but I don't think I have spell slots.
I can talk to animals if they're made of ice.
You don't need spell slots to do that.
Yeah, I can
I can
talk
cast
to
them whenever?
animals if they're made of
Well,
ice.
read what it says, and then that's how you can cast them.
I gotta touch willing beast. Hot, love it.
Touch
But
'em.
does it say like how many times per long rest? Because it probably does.
How many times per
No.
long rest can you touch a
It
beast?
does not.
No.
It's not actually.
Okay, so then it's a ritual spell, which means you can
Yeah.
cast it as a ritual spell.
We're all learning new things.
More than one time, Sean, if there's a post-coital cigarette involved.
Well, I'm gonna cast you as a ritual.
It took a lot less than 10 minutes to create me, so
To create you, Will?
Hmm.
Interesting.
that wasn't so funny because it's not about me.
No, that's good. I like that.
But anyway. So last we left off, you guys were heading to the place to do the thing, and something happened.
Of course, yeah.
Would anybody like to clarify?
No, I'm good. I think you covered it pretty well.
Our eidetic, our eidetic memory friend can't recall what happened. So, what happened?
I
So-
can't remember, but now I remember, and I will tell you all in great detail, Will.
You're not here.
Oh, I'm not here, and I also can't remember everything anymore.
So you guys met with a dude.
Ripperoni
named-
and pepperoni.
What the fuck was his name?
I might have it. Hold on.
I don't know. You met with a
Penis
guy.
McGee.
He had a name. I'm not gonna go look it up. And he told you that he is looking for a magical artifact
Not
called
him.
the Mask of Maravesta, and a friend of his led him to believe that it is somewhere in the area of the town you guys are on your way to. And you spent the majority of the last session preparing for your journey and making your way. And where we left off, you guys had woken up in the morning to find that your friend Edward was nowhere to be seen. You had a good look around for him, but no trace of him. He seems to have just vanished. So, send it off to you guys. What do you want to get up to?
Let's catch up with the boys who are injured.
Those fuckers have a good day head start on us now.
Oh yeah.
They maybe
Oh, no,
have an
they-
hour head start on you.
They camped with us. That's right. Do we? I mean, maybe we don't know, but do we know how close we are to the town?
You think you would be here today? Like,
Okay.
yeah. You expect there to get. You expect to get there sometime today. So as I guess you give up your search for Edward, you continue on your journey, and as you approach a bridge that crosses a river, you see sitting by the side, leaning up against the rail of the bridge, a person. So, Sean, you want to describe your character to the group?
You sort of see this this young malnourished tiefling who you think is about like just coming to young adult age, sort of slumped over. You can see his hands, they're sort of like frostbitten at the tips, moving towards the palm. He looks like, you could always see that there's like breath coming out of him, like it's always cold around his sort of mouth, so you always see his breath. And he's carrying a rather like large book that he tries to like hide under his cape.
I'm gonna whisper to everyone else. Psst, I'm gonna get this guy a jacket.
Like,
It's cold.
look at this poser.
You notice that he is wearing layers despite still being cold.
I stay by my statement.
Okay.
All right. So how are you guys? How do you guys react?
What ho, traveler?
I turn my head to I turn my head to look at them. And you sort of see this like book, as this is happening, you sort of see the book like peer out from under the cape a little bit more, and you see that there are sunken eyes inside the book.
Oh, we're really doing this.
Yeah.
Will, what the fuck do you think?
Yeah. Well, what do you think this is?
I thought it was just gonna be a person
You see
who owned a book.
You see the figure's mouth open slightly, jaw drop, and you hear him say, "What are you guys doing? Spying on me?"
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're gonna lose Sean.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
No.
I heard you say, what are you? And then you kind of.
That's what he said. He said, "Wait."
Actually, he
I heard this whole sentence. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. He said, "What are you doing, spying on me?"
What are you doing, spying on me?
And I'm gonna look at you and say, yes, and
Whoa. Are you trolling right now?
You're spying on me?
no, I said yes, and
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, my apologies.
Well, are you just standing here, or were you walking, or were you resting? Can I gauge that from him? Do I need to roll for that?
I can just tell you.
Yeah.
You just
I'll
tell
have you tell him.
I'm going home.
okay, well, see you later then.
His home, his home, whatever the name of that town that we're going to is. That is literally the only thing I didn't write down.
Rivers
Reach.
Did you say River's Reach?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my cat.
What did you say?
She's like at the door too.
He's actually a tabaxi.
Like, does home happen to be River's Reach?
It's
Correct.
close to there.
Well, we're headed that way.
I'm gonna extend. I'll say. Look, you look all right. I'm down to travel with you if you're not gonna transform into an Oni or something in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're turned into a dragon.
Can I reach forward a slimy hand to shake?
Sure.
Shake my slimy hand.
my character sort of like dead eye, like no blinking, doesn't extend a hand towards him.
That's okay. I'll still hold it out. I will have my slimy hand shook.
Oh yeah.
Not stirred, mind you.
My character doesn't really acknowledge it.
I'm staring deep into your eyes.
Which
And not moving.
yes.
So where are you coming from, friend? Do you have a lot of gear on you?
Let's not sound like marauders who are about to murder him.
No. I'm asking him as I'm observing him. Does he have do you have like a lot of supplies, or are you like on a horse, or like?
I'm just walking.
Because I'm more of
You
like
could say I'm using a horse.
Okay.
No, you couldn't. You have no horse.
I'm gonna take a step closer and extend my hand even harder for the handshake.
I sort of like push myself off from the tree that I'm hanging onto, and I said, and I just walk towards Rivermend.
Naughty, that wasn't even close.
River's Reach.
Riverdale.
Yep. That's it.
I start walking towards Riverdale.
We just came from Baxter.
Oh, I don't know where that is.
Or what the fuck is the name? It's not
Baxter?
Mm-hmm.
That's the high school. Is that also the name of the town?
No, it's Greendale.
Let me back up. No.
The Sabrina
Fucking community
reference.
college.
Well,
Oh,
We're
my name's
at-
Caro.
so-
Caro Hoplong. We're all going to River's Reach.
My name is.
Have you seen like a weird dude obsessed with tigers around here? Like all he says is tiger over and over again.
I've never seen a tiger before. Only in books.
Damn.
My name is.
Wait, seen in books? Like
It would have been
wait,
really obvious.
wait, seen in books? Like you like picture books?
You could say that.
Were you reading picture books with bears in them or tigers in them?
My name is My Immortal.
No, Mai, you don't understand. My question is, do you read picture books about tigers? Yes or no?
Not just about tigers.
Oh, what kind of picture books do you read?
I read picture books also about birds and cold things.
Birds and cold things and
I
tigers.
turn my back to this weird frog and
I'm going to shake your shoulder with my slimy hand because you didn't give me a hand to shake.
How tall are you?
I am goblin height.
You are too small to reach my
your shoulder. You're a tiefling.
Too
Yeah, but Arel, like an 8-year-old couldn't reach an adult's shoulder.
I'll jump. You don't know. Okay, fuck this. I'm jumping on his
Okay,
back to shake
so
his shoulder.
You have to jump, and then you shake his shoulder.
I will hop onto your back.
As he hops onto my back, I collapse.
Okay, I'll hop off his back.
You just straight up just fall to the ground like face first.
Yeah.
Okay. He lets me go. I look around for a second. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
I like
Come on, dude.
I sort of bring myself up. and
I'll help you up. I'll help you
Thank,
up.
thank you. I'm a bit.
Are you
frail.
cold to touch?
Yeah. If you touch my cheek,
Yeah,
I'm
my
cold.
slimy hands are so fucking cold, dude. I think I'm warming up by the fire later.
This weird frost tiefling that I've never seen.
What color is your skin? Not that that matters.
Wait,
but-
yeah, come on. What is this? My skin is.
What are you, racist or something? Jeez.
Not anymore than you.
I'm blood red. Come on.
My skin is a very light blue. I'm sending a picture to the game room so you can see on
What's the game
Discord.
room?
I am putting an image of what I look like in your head.
You really have to give him a mullet, huh?
Yeah. What's wrong with the mullet?
What do you mean in the game room? I'm so fucking confused.
The Will's campaign.
Discord.
Oh, there it is. You got a mullet!
Leave my mullet alone.
Where's his book?
Oh, that's in this image. I didn't think ahead, so I didn't think about making a sprite with him actually having the book, but this is what the book looks like too.
Oh, he was always T-posing, huh?
You know, I'm a lazy artist.
That's more of an arrow pose than a
That's
T-pose.
literally the Book of the Dead.
Will, you underestimate my handwriting.
Cold
Is-
book. Book cold.
That's amazing. You have way too many references going on. I don't know if I can handle this.
Cold book.
Can I try to read what it says on the side of the book? On the, like, the fucking... what
Spine.
is it called? The spine, yeah.
It has a. It has a name. Should he roll and I tell him if he gets it or?
What language is it?
Type to me what language it's in. Don't say it out loud. Just type it.
Of
to me.
course I won't. Why would I say something like that aloud?
Sean, like moments away from
Wait,
saying
can I
that word.
try?
Yo,
I
if
have
this-
a
if
first
this-
level spell that's
I'm
comprehend.
gonna, as I'm trying to read, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna say, look, if this is Orcish, I got this.
Okay.
I would work it
What
well,
languages does Caro know?
Caro knows. How about you type? I'll type to you what languages I know.
Okay.
Well, if
Tell me
you're
what
not gonna tell
languages
me,
you
I'm not
know.
gonna tell you.
It's like we're in combat. It's like, what are you gonna do this round? I'll just type it to you, Will. Actually.
No, Caro cannot read the text on the book.
He's a witch.
He's a witch. I mean, that's fine.
Can
I'm a fucking thief.
yes.
But as I help him up, I want to roll a perception check to see what he's got on him. Like if it's weapons or if it's just the book.
Go for it. Roll a perception check.
Where the fuck is... Sorry, I have like a million tabs open. No, what's my perception? Oh, I just pressed the button. Okay, so...
I'm very into this like forest music.
There's music. You
Not-
guys
Yeah.
are getting paid?
You're not listening.
Listen
They
along.
pay me in cold.
I don't know. I see a book.
Yes, book.
Yeah, I mean, you see you see the book and the clothes he's wearing, but whatever else he has, if anything, is hidden within the layers of clothing that he has on.
How cold are your fingers?
Are you asking my character how cold my fingers are?
Let me rephrase. How cold are your fingers?
What is cold?
Okay, here. I'm gonna pick up
If
a
not
leaf
the
and touch-
one true cold.
I'm
The
gonna touch a leaf to
all-knowing
your
cold.
Will, what happens when I touch a leaf to his fingers?
Nothing really.
Okay. Sean, I'm assuming you let me touch the leaf to your fingers to see how cold they are?
I mean, I just don't react.
Okay, excellent. While you're busy not reacting, I shake your fucking hand. Just like I wanted to all that time ago.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
He already let me put the... Okay.
I would like to
No,
class.
it's fine.
No, that's fine, it's fine.
I would like
I
to
think it's-
cast Blizzard on his hand.
Here,
sorry,
Will,
what?
that's fine, let me just roll. There we go. It's 15.
Blizzard.
I think it's reasonable that Karo can reach out and grab a hold of Mai's hand.
That's my more L to you.
My
And-
immortal.
You're missing a vowel in there.
Right.
Wait, am I?
Yeah.
Where?
MAI would just be my. You spell out my mort.
Ma. No, I do ma immortal.
My mort. Okay.
Come on,
Fair
keep
enough.
up.
I think it's fair to say that Carol can grab a hold of your hand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the hand is like quite cold to the touch. But it's not like freezing or anything.
No,
That's why I tested with the leaf.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't like turn him into a solid ice block if you just touched my hand. It's cold.
It's just
Fuck,
like
let me go write a new character.
it feels like grabbing.
I'm the big bad.
Nobody take my dad.
The BBEG.
It feels like a very cold hand.
Almost dead.
Well, we're headed to town. Did you happen to see a weird fog on the way here?
A fog.
Yeah. A mist, even?
No.
My cat. Toasty, stop.
Interesting. What about another group? Maybe a few hours before us. One's a really big dude, one's really a small, loud one, and a very stoic elven woman.
Will, can I say I've seen them or not?
Let's say no.
I have not.
You're nuts?
I have not.
So,
I did not see them. I did
What
not.
direction have you been coming from, friend?
That one, and I point behind me.
Where is he pointing, Will?
Is that where we came from?
He points to the direction where the river is flowing from, where it's flowing from.
Okay.
Okay, well I've heard just about enough about you. I'm pretty comfortable to trust you with my life now, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, well, we're all going the same direction, so.
So I
for a
assume
number.
that you guys will have brought Edward's horse with you.
Yeah, we've got a spare horse.
I was planning on eating it, but fine.
Fucking frogs, man.
Can I ride that horse? It's always been a dream of mine.
As long as you wear I have something extra to insulate it so it doesn't get cold from you touching it. I'm fine.
I wrapped the book up in my cloak, and I stomach first sideways on horse.
It's glorious.
Like
I'm gonna grab a pickle. I'll be right back, but keep going.
Let's try it.
some might say, it looks like a dead body is on a horse. I say that's just how I ride horses.
Oh, you don't even sit up.
Oh.
You just.
I do a Red Dead Redemption on these guys.
Wow. So you're headless too, huh?
Yeah, I'm a headless man on a horse.
Okay, well, that's lovely. Tiffany does not like that.
Oh yeah, the horse is Tiffany.
So roll an animal handling check.
I've handled a lot of animals.
Something tells me that that's a lie.
Not many animals.
You struggle to control the horse at all from your given position.
I love what I've come back to. It's a great sentence to hear.
So what does this mean for me and my horse riding ability?
It's pretty shit,
It
man.
means if you remain in your current position, you cannot control the horse.
Okay.
I can control. I can just get on top of you and control the horse. I don't weigh very much, so.
What
we can just
about
tie the other
your
horse.
horse?
What about it?
No, I got this. And you sort of see Ma shift around, being like chest forward, like bouncing around to try and like get onto a better angle on the horse. And then his sort of like cold hand takes the lead and like puts it in his hand in the mouth of the book, and it sort of just holds it.
Tiffany is visibly uncomfortable.
I try not to laugh.
Ma's head is like slumped down.
I'm gonna laugh uproariously and give you a pat on the back, but it's gonna be a very hard pat because I have a lot of strength.
Man, I can already see it. We're about like 2.5 weeks out from Sean deciding. No, not even. We're like 2 weeks maximum out from Sean deciding he no longer is interested in playing this character.
No, I'm very into the Weekends and Bernie situation I've created for myself here.
So you guys get on your horses and cross the bridge and continue towards town. And as you follow a bend in the road, the trees begin to clear, and you see on the horizon looks to be the
Did you
town.
draw this, Will?
Yeah, we'll
Sean
do
drew it.
this.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
I don't know. Sounds like something someone who did draw it would say. Looks good though, Sean.
Thank
That's
you.
an interesting deduction.
Also, while we're riding our horses, can I lift?
To where?
Lift what?
I have a medicine ball.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
pretty tough to ride a horse and lift at the same time. So
I'm a
roll
pretty strong guy.
roll a dexterity check. Roll an acrobatics check.
You're a frog.
Oh no, dude, I suck at acrobatics. No way I'll get this one. +8.
You're gonna need it.
You stumble around a little bit, and struggle to get any value out of your workout.
Okay, can I do
What a
crunches instead if it's
poser.
not working?
On the horse?
How would you do crunches on a horse, Orel?
I lean back and I lean forward,
Oh my god.
engaging my abs in the meantime.
I don't know what you
It's
expect.
gonna be like a Mulan montage
Yeah,
the whole way.
I guess.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. Thank you.
Okay, so
Let's get down.
as you guys approach the town
Workout
on the
your
road
core.
with pine trees on either side, you see a lake in the distance on a backdrop of mountains, some of them snow-capped.
Some of my favorite relatives were mountains.
Were they snow capped?
Really?
Yeah,
Were they snow capped?
sure.
So you feel the cold wind blowing from the north as you guys make your way into town.
That feels like a cold wind blowing in from the north.
You think that's cold?
It's a bit
Yes.
chilly, yeah.
You haven't experienced the unending winter.
I take it back. Roll initiative. I need to kill this character.
Okay.
What's wrong? Just drop a boulder on him, coward.
He
He just freezes in place.
I'm gonna need Ma to make a dexterity saving throw. Real quick.
Rocks fall. Everyone
You
dies.
get picked up by a giant eagle. You're fucking dead now. So. Roll a new character, please. No. Anyway, so you guys get into town.
Yeah. So what's going on with town? Is it what I would perceive as normal, or is it strange, or?
It's a fairly small town. Now it's quite
Okay.
secluded.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've never been in this kind of town before. But roll an insight check.
Good at that. Wait, insight. I'm not good at that.
Nothing seems too out of the ordinary.
Okay. Is it hustling and bustling?
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely quite quiet.
Any weird fog at the edges of anything?
Not that you can see.
This place is like a ghost town. Ha ha ha.
And,
A little bit of ghost humor.
And as you make your way down the main road, looking for something to do, you hear quietly coming from around a corner. You hear some talk. It goes almost at a whisper. You hear someone say, "Think about it. He shows up, that girl disappears, and so do the men who go looking for her. And now all these people are showing up. I'm telling you, he's evil, man."
I want to get closer to that, but unnoticed.
I mean, you're on horses,
Oh,
and there are
Okay,
4
so-
of you.
so then
So
I guess my question is, they're like off to the side of the road while we're riding down the road.
you don't see where the voices are coming from, but as you continue on, you can sort of see around a corner. You see 2 people, and they sort of look up at you, and then just turn and walk the other way.
Were they walking like down an alley, down
Oh,
the
they
street?
just like straight up stop talking. Didn't fucking book it.
It's not that they booked it. They're sort of it's like you're on sort of a main road, and they're like between 2 buildings. And they were talking, and they sort of like see that you're here now, and they just
Walk
stop
away.
talking and walk away.
I'm gonna shout out, "Hello, friends."
Just keep walking.
Okay. I'm debating jumping off my horse onto a rooftop to follow them. What are your guys' thoughts about
Was there
that?
someone we were supposed
So is
to
everybody else kind of giving us a wide berth too?
What?
Are
The
people like shutting their shutters as we
Or are
walk?
they giving us a water birth?
It's not that people are slamming the shutters as you go by, but
They're closing them slowly.
the few people you see, you're definitely getting a couple of glances, and they're moving off to the side of the street to let you pass.
Well, I mean, that's to be expected. We are on horseback. I'd be much more confused if they didn't move to the side to let us pass.
And most of the group is tiefling.
But they're like avoiding us.
Yeah, you're not necessarily you're
And we're all demonic looking and a frog.
3 tieflings and a frog. You're definitely not getting friendly looks from people.
Can we start a band? We've
Dude.
Tiefling and a frog.
No, it's like Froggy and the Tieflings.
Froggy and the tieflings.
Caro's Little Demons.
Oh, that's cute.
I like that one too. Anyway, I'm gonna suggest. Look, guys, I don't know what's going on here, but these horses need a place to stay. We need a place to stay. Once we've got that settled out, we can figure out everything else. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah. I look to
Our frozen friend.
my
My Mort.
Ma.
My Mort.
Okay, yeah, can we go with my Mort?
My more.
Okay. The way I see it, you can either call him
Milton.
my Mort, or just ML.
You can call me L.
I'm not gonna call you L.
now there's way too many references.
Uh,
So I look to our deadpan friend, and I'm like,
What did you say about dead?
it's like, well, we were hired to do a job kind of in the vicinity, so we're gonna shack up. Doesn't hurt to have a companion that can. What is it exactly that you do?
Ice magic and ice magic related.
Look, Carol,
items.
let me make this easy decision for everyone. You got
propane
anything?
and propane.
Carol,
Ah!
sorry, not Carol. Mike, can I call you Mike?
Mort.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Emil,
It's more. It's more.
Emil, what I gotta ask you is, look, do you have anything in particular important to be doing right now?
Yes.
Okay.
But I.
So, hear me out here. I'm interrupting you in game as well, so this is canon. Hear me out here. Ditch whatever you're doing and come hunt monsters with us, and you'll get filthy freaking rich.
Hunt.
Stabby stab. For profit.
Sure.
Stab for profit.
Okay, so here's the deal. Let's just arm wrestle, and if I beat you, then you'll hang out with us for a while.
What's an
How's that sound?
arm?
You arm wrestle and his arm comes completely off.
I'm gonna set up for an arm wrestle on horseback. That's okay.
Okay.
Will, is that okay? Can I set up an arm wrestle on horseback?
Yeah.
What's an arm
Okay.
wrestle?
Do I even have to win? Do I even have to roll?
I mean, you gotta convince Mort to do it.
He just said yeah.
I said what's an
Oh.
arm wrestle 4 times.
Yeah.
You said yes first. I'm taking the yes at face value.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold your hand.
This
I'm
wasn't in
gonna
the
hold-
contract.
I'm gonna put our hands together and then like move them back and forth to show what you're supposed to do, and then say, look, you're supposed to push mine down. I'll push yours down. No magic, just body.
And as we're sitting, are we sitting at a table or what are we doing?
No, we're on
You're
horseback.
currently in
walking
the
side by
street,
side.
with your arms using a horseback as a table. But since Kara can't reach the floor and the horseback, both his feet are in the stirrup of the saddle, and so he's hanging off the side of the horse.
And
As
I'm
he's
still
doing,
stronger than
as you're doing this, the book sort of raises up so that the eyes are just peeking right over the horse's back on my side.
Will, can I try to notice that something is off about the book, like the fact that it just peeked up over the horse's back?
Roll an insight check.
What is this? This is basket case, but it's a book.
I'm good at insight.
Not the -1.
Just us, the book's controlling everything.
You've never seen a book move on its own, and this one is not in a language you've ever seen, so it's a little bit
Okay, I'm gonna keep a close eye on
more
on Emil's
questions
book.
than answers.
Okay.
I know what an eye
so
is.
Are we arm wrestling now?
You don't even have to. You don't even have to roll for it. Caro obliterates Mort.
Woo!
Like, it's not even close.
The one thing I'm good at, I win again.
Sort of. Yeah. You sort of hear a crack, and then the arm sort of just like it's like you think you broke it, but then like he like slinks the arm down on his side of the horse and then brings it back up perfectly fine.
Okay. Fine by me.
Wait, Sean, I have a question. Why are there igloos in the background of this drawing?
Cause remember when there were igloos in the foreground of this drawing?
You just wanted the.
I like my little igloos. I love them. I get to. Do you want me to remove them right now? Boop, they're gone.
fine.
There are no igloos in the scene anymore.
I still see them,
I
but
mean,
sure.
we're still there.
Here, instead of that, there's
A dragon.
a dragon.
Oh wow, that
Yeah.
dragon's the size of a frog.
Rivet.
From over here. Oh, where's he going? He's gone.
Help. Kindle.
Teach you to arm wrestle me.
I get like sucked into a void.
My book eats
Yeah. So,
Right,
Um,
so
what are you guys gonna get up to?
either way, Mort.
you.
It's a good time to stock up on supplies anyway, so let's stable our horses and get a room in an inn or two. Inns, not rooms. And then I'm gonna do some investigation to see what the hell's going on around here. Because we're getting paid to do a thing. I wink.
I'm gonna
okay.
wink with both eyes.
So, so we're trying to find an inn.
Yeah, let's stable our horses and find an inn.
Okay,
or two.
so easily enough you can find a small inn. There's only one in the town. It's not a big place, and it's got a little stable off to the side for you to keep your horses in. And when you go in and ask for a room, they say there's only there's only one sort of large common room left. Like there are no more private rooms. Someone had just booked them both up. So it's just one
That happened
room
to be
with like
Dave and Buster.
4 beds.
4 beds all in the same room.
Dave's a Goliath, right? Or am I stupid?
Yeah.
I don't need bed.
I say to the barkeep, those last rooms, were they taken up by a Goliath, a halfling, and an elf woman, perhaps?
Gives you a little bit of a funny look, and he says, "Who wants to know?"
Me?
Wow.
I look both ways.
And who might you be?
I'm gonna walk up to assist, if that's okay. Would you like to come assist?
And then I say, "Who wants to know?"
I'm gonna stay next to him and cross my arms menacingly. Go on.
You don't even your head doesn't even clear the counter.
You just see this like the top of his eyes.
In that case, I'll hop onto the counter and then cross my arms menacingly, bulging my big frog muscles.
Okay, Dammers can roll an
I don't know how I
intimidation.
feel about that sentence.
You can roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Yes, I
With
helped with my big frog muscles.
advantage. One.
Roll damage.
Oh, I can do them both at the same time. Roll damage. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So he sort of backs down. He's like, yeah, elf, halfling, Goliath.
Cool. I mean, we'll take the big room. That's good for us, I think. I look around at everybody.
I can sleep in box.
Right. So how much is that room?
You wanna pay up front or by the night?
Let's do up front.
All right. How many nights will you be staying then?
Let's start off with 2.
2? Okay, that'll be a gold each for each of you and your horses.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Can we get
For each of us and our horses?
Yep.
So 16 gold? Or
No. So one gold. So for like 1 gold each is what you each need to pay right now.
right.
what are horses have?
That covers you
And
plus
the
your
horse.
horse for 2 nights.
Is it a bad
Oh,
time?
that is way better deal than I thought we were. I thought we were about to get hoodwinked. Okay.
Is it a bad time to mention that Mort has no money?
Don't worry, Mort. We're covering your.
I'll pay for more, and then I'll wink and say, "Don't worry about it." Okay, can we figure out? Can we split up the money? Because I still have no idea how much money I have, and it's been like 3 weeks.
Oh shit, dude.
I love that every character I
Just
have
tell
just
me the
has
total,
0
I'll
money
divide
all the
it.
time.
Wait.
Do you guys know how much money you have?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure we have more than this, but I have 793 gold total between everything. But each of y'all had 50 each. Separate.
Yeah, no, but we earned like 300 platinum. Where did that go?
I know
It's in the
how much
bank.
you have. If you guys can deduce how much you've spent, I can tell you like how much you've totally gained.
Fuck. I don't know how much we spent.
I wrote down and gave it to you. We spent
Uh-oh.
on the supplies before we left.
Oh yeah, we bought a lot of supplies. That was a lot of gold.
You guys don't carry receipts?
You think I need to pay taxes? I'm a thief.
Yeah, I haven't met a king to pay taxes to, so I don't really know where my money's
yeah,
going
it's
when I throw it away.
Let's let's figure
I'm
out.
like 8% sure I'm missing a lot of gold, but
In total, I'm pretty sure between like the various clothes you bought and the horses and supplies, you guys each spent about 120 gold. And then plus the 120 that Edward would have spent, and then I can tell you guys the total now.
Okay.
Sure.
Here, I'll just divide it to make it easy for you guys. I'll do the math real quick.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Oh no, I don't have any macros for this character.
I keep forgetting to set those up.
I have to redo all my macros. Perception.
I guess we'll never know.
Yes.
Okay, so you just get 175 copper.
Okay.
750 silver.
Yep.
355 gold.
Yep.
And 30 platinum.
I'm sorry, how much silver did you say?
750.
750.
Plus 2 giant femurs. And that was the total, having subtracted what you guys spent last session. So, that is just your.
Are the 2 femurs a tax write-off?
As far as I know, no. But I respect your attempt. So yeah, so that's the 1 gold for each of you for 2 nights. Just 1 sec. Okay, so you guys hand over the gold, and he says he'll just give you the key for that room, and he takes the key off of like his own ring and just hands it to you because you guys are the only ones in there.
Do you have extra blankets?
I think you'll probably find enough up there.
Do you have extra?
You can have
Like
my
somewhere where
blanket.
you can get extra?
Oh,
okay, perfect. That's fine then. If I can have yours.
He can have my blanket.
Interesting.
Okay. No worries then. Thank you.
So yeah, you guys can make. He tells you which one it is. You make your way up the stairs into your room. And you can dump all your stuff and plan what to do next.
Okay. While we're planning, I'm gonna section off my side of the room with as a little blanket fort. With the extra blanket I got. If that's okay, Will. I'm gonna try to do that.
That's fine.
Thank you.
There's not much. You can sort of make it between like your bed and like the foot locker and the nightstand. So it's not real impressive, but it's like it's a blanket on top of a couple of things with space underneath.
I'm going to use a rope to spell out Fort Frog on the side of the blanket.
Interesting. Okay. That's lovely.
Thank you. What? What are you laughing for?
I just think it's funny.
I sort
Go
of
ahead.
get a chair, and then sit down, and then like clutching the book in both my hands and with my eyes open, I just sort of slump there.
Like just okay.
We all have our different nighttime rituals.
Oh, it's not nighttime.
Oh.
It's like it's about midday.
Oh, okay.
We all have our midday rituals.
I want to see if Dave and Buster are here in their room or if they're out.
Me as well. I'd also like to see if Buster's here.
Sure. So you can go knock on the other doors.
Oh no, I wanted to eavesdrop.
Oh, you wanted to eavesdrop? Sure. Roll a perception check.
Excellent. Fuck.
You can't be too sure. There's a decent amount of ambient noise, and the wind is blowing on the building, so you're not.
Well, what a great
too
time
sure.
to test out my new expertise with my thieves' tools. I'm gonna pick the lock.
Oh, just a random room?
Just a random one.
Oh, I guess.
Well, okay, no, there are only 4 doors. Yours and no, sorry, there are 3 doors. Yours and 2 other doors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's 50-50. Well, no, they got both of the rooms. So I'm either gonna get Dave and Buster's rooms or the elf lady's room, because that's how they split it.
And which one's worse to walk into?
Okay, here. I'll knock on one, you knock on the other.
I'll let you decide.
Wait, I'll knock on one, you knock on the other. So that way one of us will definitely make a mistake.
Okay, yeah, you knock on one, and I'm gonna pick the lock on this one.
Okay,
Okay,
who's
I'll knock.
going first?
I'll knock.
So
after repeating the pattern 4 or 5 times, you're pretty sure no one's coming to answer.
So
They're not in the room.
Hello? It's me, it's Carol. I'm out here. Just want to check in on you. See if you're okay.
So here's my question.
Call me back when you get a chance. Beep, and I'll walk away.
He says the beep out loud.
Do you say the beep out loud?
No, I just say ribbit.
Okay.
Croak.
So I have an expertise in thieves tool, which says it doubles my proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm already proficient in them because I'm a thief. Because they're on the left side.
So it should say on D&D Beyond, your score in that should be just a really large number, or in sleight of hand. Oh, okay, well, no, not necessarily. It'll be your sleight of hand skill.
Right.
No, that's not even accurate. Okay,
Yeah,
so
because
what
it's
it would be, it would be your the roll plus your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus twice. So typically it would have been
9.
your sleight of hand score, but so if you have
my sleight of hand happens to also be a 9, but
if you have expertise on sleight of hand, then it's that same number.
Okay,
yeah, with a 9 on thieves tools, you don't even need to roll. It's a pretty rudimentary lock. It only has like 2 pins, and it's real easy for you to get open.
Always gotta practice when you can. You know what I mean? So, is anyone in there? That's the door creaking.
No one's in there.
Can I discern who would have been in there?
There are 2 beds in this room, and there's not much that's in here. There's like basically 2 backpacks, one on each bed, and that's about it.
Cool. So Dave and Buster's room, I assume. I don't want to steal anything of theirs. I just kind of want to be a dick. I'll think of something. I'll relock the door and then I'll go outside.
Okay.
Need to find some dog shit.
So, what do you guys want to get up to?
I'm down for whatever you guys are down for.
Well, those 2 guys were talking about something mysterious. I don't remember what exactly. I don't have an eidetic memory. Ripperoni and Pepperoni. Edward Milton. Raised by tigers.
Raised by tigers.
And just gonna kind of do my thing, and like instead of casing the joint, I'm gonna case the town and see if I can pick up on any more weird rumors or anything that may indicate anything about a mask or magical happenings. Potentially,
Okay.
because we don't know what the mask does.
So you're gonna go out, and are you gonna try to talk to people, or are you just gonna try to like listen over shoulders and stuff?
I'm gonna try to listen over shoulders because it seems like those two guys knew what they were talking about, and then stopped when we came into earshot. So I'm gonna sneak around and see if I can overhear more rumors, and then maybe pursue anything.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll an investigation check.
I'm pretty good at that. Oh, I'm really good at that.
Yeah, so pretty the conversations are just sort of generally what you would expect of people of a small town to talk about. And whenever people notice you, which admittedly isn't too often, they tend to keep their distance. But you're pretty sure that no one's talking about anything of interest to you. You'd probably have to ask some more pointed questions if you hope to pry some more information.
Damn. Okay.
What about everybody else? Anything anybody else wants to do?
I'm just gonna watch what everyone else is doing and work out. I don't have any particular besides the moment.
Are we all in like a? Am I still in the room, or are we all like kind of in a common area?
Unless you're leaving the room, you're still in the room.
Okay, I'll just do spots then.
I'm good to be in the room.
You know, I'm gonna strike up a conversation with Mai.
Oh.
If you're what?
So Emil,
Mort.
I noticed you're looking a bit like no offense here, right? Emil, but you're looking a bit skinny. Do you need a fitness plan?
I am and then you sort of see like Mort's brain sort of like melt out of its sockets as he tries to process the nonsense you just said to him.
Do you want me to teach you how to work out?
Work out? Does this have something to do with the arms thing you were saying earlier?
Okay, look, right? You've got a body, a physical body, right?
Hypothetically.
Do you have a physical body?
Hypothetically.
Are you an illusion? And I'm gonna poke you, check if it's an illusion.
It's not an illusion.
Okay,
About 5 seconds after he does that, you hear him say, "Ow."
Look, so Mai.
Mort.
Emil.
Mort.
When you've got a physical presence, you want to keep that physical presence strong and healthy. Okay, so what you do is you challenge it every day.
Speak more about this physical presence.
Right, so it doesn't matter what you are. You could be a tiefling, you could be a goblin, you could be a human, you could even be a book, right?
Hypothetically.
And as long as you keep challenging your physical self every day, you can get stronger. And like, for example, let's say you were a book, right?
I'm getting stronger every day.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're constantly moving your body and working it to its limits, okay, while taking breaks and eating right and having plenty of sleep,
what
you
is
make
this?
yourself stronger and more resistant.
What is this eating?
Consuming.
I know all about consuming.
Right, so you gotta consume enough to keep your body going.
That's alarming.
Okay, I'm glad we had this talk.
Roll an insight check, Kara.
And I want to.
Insight checks, so I know all about you.
You think his mouth is moving, but he like barely ever moves his lips like large enough to be a word.
He's a little bit different, but so is everybody.
He's so quirky.
That was such a 2. I love it. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
What about Criella? Is she getting up to anything?
I might go downstairs and ask the innkeeper if he's seen any strange things happening, like he or she.
Sure. So he says, Why would you? Why are you interested in knowing?
Well, I heard a few people outside the town muttering something about strange things happening in the town, so I was just curious.
Maybe about a month or so ago, a little girl went missing. Parents say she just disappeared, and then a couple men went out to search for her, and they never came back either. Town's been a little bit on edge ever since. And I'd imagine that a bunch of strangers walking into town on the same day isn't, especially ones that look like you, isn't gonna
Am I
set people
nearby?
at ease.
Am I nearby?
No, you're teaching Mort
Mort.
how to lift.
I was
How to
about to step the fuck up for my friend, but
consume.
if I'm not nearby, then fair enough.
It wasn't like a maliciously racist comment. It's just acknowledging that like you're a strange event that happens in this town.
That's what they
I
all
guess
say.
that's fair.
That's what they all say.
Well, I'm gonna ignore the comment about that because I get that all the time being a tiefling. So I'm gonna thank him for the information and tell them to my friends. See what they say.
Okay, so if you guys all convene back in your room at the end of the day,
Can we convene in my blanket fort?
if
Rock,
everyone's
man.
happy to convene in your blanket for it, then sure.
I sort of like slump down head first into the floor, and it's sort of like my chin's resting on the book, and my head is just poking underneath the sheets. I've
Okay.
convened.
So, do you guys maybe want to come up with a game plan of what you're gonna try to do, or
Yeah,
or
no,
what your
I
next
think
step
I think
is?
we should catch up with Dave and Buster and Dave, and I think we should try to start on the quest that we came here for instead of just sitting around in the inn working out all day. I say while I'm lifting something.
Well, I got nothing. I didn't hear any rumors around town.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, I went downstairs and I asked the innkeeper what strange things have been happening, and other than people just showing up in the town, which I'm assuming he's referring to us and our friends, there was a girl that went missing, and then some guys went to go find her, and they didn't come back either. So I don't know if that's related to what we're here for, but it's a good starting place.
Yeah, I'm down to pursue that.
Yeah, I mean, considering we know nothing about the mask or what it does, anything strange happening at all, I assume would point in the direction and or a clue to it.
Yes, strange.
Yes.
Very strange.
Much like our new companion here.
New.
How many times am I
Well,
gonna
you
hear
know.
this character go?
The sound of the dead.
Brains. I want brains.
Brian's.
Oh my god. Okay.
Brian.
Bruh.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break,
Mhm.
and then we'll pick up at tomorrow morning.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. That's the end of the stream. Thank you guys for coming out.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't know what my character would say in most situations, so it just defaults to
Are you dead?
That's something for you to find out.
I've been muted. Listen. We have to all start saying all of us. Just a little by little.
We need to have a
Will's
15
head connected.
a
No one's anything about it. We're rapping about
15-minute
noodles.
conversation where it's just back and forth.
Thieves can't. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, unrelated to that, what are we doing? Sorry, I was asleep.
Wait, what do you mean?
I was asleep.
Why were you
I was
asleep?
talking.
Oh. What is he?
No, I'm kidding. But what is the like? How are we gonna pursue our goals here?
I'm not 100% sure what
I don't
the
know. I
goals
guess we got to see how the little girl disappeared and.
Well, I imagine
froze
her parents are still in town.
There's a
I
month
want
ago.
to. My goal for this session is to at some point jump onto a roof with my frog legs and then frog around on a roof watching someone.
Interesting.
That's all I want out of today's session.
That's all I want,
As long as we can get
Emily.
that to happen.
I already did my
I mean,
dream of wanting
ribbit,
to
you
ride
know
a
what I'm
horse.
saying?
So.
I know what you're saying. You don't have to keep asking.
What
I don't have a problem with it. I feel like it's your character, so I'm not like.
What is that? Didn't you guys see the piece of paper that they had when you guys were in the guilds? Or you didn't get a good look at it?
That was when we were doing the Medusa one.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is just someone hired us.
We
to do
went to a
this.
dinner.
He's gonna be our patron to always get us new jobs. That's my understanding.
That's about right.
Whoa.
We're gonna have a meeting with someone
Eavesdropping much?
right now? Wow. Imagine.
I actually never went to the washroom. I just sat here on mute for 2 minutes.
What are you?
I'd believe you if you didn't go to the bathroom after every game of League of Legends. This man will be like, we're like in queue. He'll be like, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm gonna accept it. And then we get in game. We're in the loading screen. He's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
This is a way of life, okay?
Hey man, he's just
Also,
staying
League-
hydrated.
Exactly.
The Legends games can be like 50 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pee.
I know how it
15
is.
minutes.
I always got made fun of for doing
And
that.
okay, and it's like, what if you have two 45-minute games in a row,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
you
They're like
only
50 minutes.
sorta have to go to the bathroom, but then it's like 45 minutes later when the game's intense and it's down to every team fight, but you gotta pee now. Like,
Will,
I try to avoid that
If you have
fate.
to urgently go pee every hour and a half, bro, you need to go. You need to go get a new kidney. I'm sorry.
Diabetes.
Okay. Anyway, so
Just drinking a lot of water, man.
it is the next morning. And where shall we start?
I guess we're gonna look for that little girl's parents.
Let's.
Okay.
How do we look for the little girl's parents?
Can
Can
you-
somebody
what's the
else
time-step
ask the
process?
innkeeper because he did not like me very much.
Sorry. What was that?
Someone else want to ask the
I
innkeeper
can
about her parents?
ask. I can.
Yeah, I'm
ask.
sure he's gonna
Yes.
love you.
I'm
You're
gonna,
dead
I'm gonna-
tiefling.
here, no.
Let's
I
have
think,
our-
guys, look. I think we should give Maya a chance.
Mort.
Emil is new to the squad,
Give your what? a
So-
chance?
so we should give him a chance to get the hang of like interrogating innocents for information.
Okay.
Okay, I'll help him out. Don't worry. I'll be a good mentor to the newbie. Now that I'm not the newbie anymore.
Of course, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I was reading the meme. What's the plan?
Emil is gonna go.
Mort.
Emil is gonna go interrogate the lady for more information, and I'm gonna stand next to him menacingly with my big bulging frog muscles.
So the
Oh.
There's that sentence again.
so the innkeeper, Mort's just gonna ask him. What are you gonna ask him?
Have you seen parents of child?
Roll a.
Could use a little work.
What skill should you roll? Roll a persuasion check.
Isn't he flexing next to him to make it more persuasive?
No.
Look at Will's campaign before you answer that question. Hold on.
Hmm.
Look at Will's campaign first.
Look at Will's campaign.
Jesus Christ! I can't unsee that.
It's
Look at
Buff
my bulging
Frog.
No, I don't want that. No, we're done with
Mm.
that.
Disappear.
There's not a.
The innkeeper doesn't really understand what
Minus
Mort's asking.
one.
I built my character all the way through.
I can see No longer a warlock.
Frogs can have
Uh,
pecs like that?
those are. It's either edited or those are like tumors, like cancer.
Mm. I asked the guy about the parents.
He doesn't really get what you're on about. Someone else is gonna have to clarify.
He wants to know about the kid's parents.
Parents of kid.
Yeah. Just don't bother them too much.
Well, did you get rid of my pictures
Where
of
can
buff
we
frogs?
find them?
And
We're
then
gonna
he
try to
gives
help.
you- Yeah, and then he gives you directions to their house.
Thank you.
No, wait.
So
I'm
I'm
just-
assuming you make your way over there now.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Stop finding new places to post
That picture of Buff Frog, I'm okay with.
it.
That one is okay.
Unrealistic body images for frogs. How am I ever supposed to look like that?
No, that one is not okay.
Will, can you help me have all my pictures of buff frogs, please?
You can have some of them, just not that one.
I'll spoiler tag it.
And they think I'm the weird one.
So
That's what's weird.
You're
Oh
weird
my
specifically
God.
to me as a tiefling because I've never seen one that's been frozen before.
I'm actually from a line of tieflings that are blue and frozen.
Well, I don't know.
And the talking frog is
You
somehow
doing him
okay.
off?
Oh my god. It's just images of frogs.
How are there so many of these though?
Oh, people get their rocks off to anything
Oh,
these
geez.
days. Even that picture of Kermit. Oh, it keeps getting worse. I would like to go to the kid's house, please.
Okay.
I would like to go to the kid's
Yeah,
house.
can we put a hiatus on
Not the frog pictures.
on the frog posts?
I'm being held
Sure.
frostage.
Frogs.
I'm gonna go
No
commit
more-
suicide.
No more frog posts for now.
Okay, can I have one final frog post?
One final frog post.
Thank you.
It's gonna be that.
Oh my god.
Now we're on to toads.
We transitioned.
So, you make your way down to the house. Knock on the door, and a small woman comes to the door and sort of timidly says, "Can I help you?"
Wait, I'm really sorry, but I looked up buff toad because buff frog. I'm really sorry. I'm closing the tab now, so I won't say any more of this. But this is what came up when I looked up buff toad.
We're here for your child. Hold on 1 second. Let me show this one.
God damn it.
I didn't show any of the other frog pics, but I'm obliged to show this one on screen.
Oh my god.
It's a buff
Give me a
toad.
display capture.
Okay.
Here is Buff Toad. Enjoy this.
Remember Toad? This is him now. Feel old yet?
Awful.
Yes. I've already had a lot of those moments today. I don't want to talk about anymore.
Oh.
Feeling old.
Yeah.
So old.
That's enough of that.
Enough toads. I'm here for
Sorry about
child.
that. Sorry about that. Go on.
So,
she
She answers the door and says, "Can I help you?"
Mort already said this answer.
We are here for your child.
Whoa. Okay. What he means is
She visibly gets like quite frightened.
what he means is we're here to help find your missing child.
Roll a persuasion check.
Disadvantage.
Try and convince a scared woman that we're not actually here for her
'Cause
child.
After more,
three tieflings showed.
you have to, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have a
That's
plus
she-
0, so I don't have.
She looks a little bit more at ease after you tell her that.
Can I flex comfortingly?
I don't know how you would, but sure.
Right, like
Thank you.
So she opens the door more and says, "Oh, do you want to come in then?"
Yes.
Does anyone have anything above a 0 in charisma?
I suppose we can hop in for a minute.
Oh no.
Did you want some tea?
What flavor?
I will say thank you, and I will take some tea.
No hot fluids,
So
please.
She'll move to put a pot of tea on the fire,
I want some sweet ass tea.
and sort of looks to you.
To who?
Okay,
See,
so
like you guys collectively.
The royal
like,
you.
The royal you. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna sit down.
Why is it that the royal you is all of you, but the royal we is just one person?
Listen,
Fuck.
after the stream, I want to go. I watch this whole podcast. I'm gonna let you know all about the word you.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I'm not gonna sit down.
You guys can go ahead.
I'm gonna looking around the house for. Well, I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna like go up the stairs.
Yeah, you're just gonna glance around.
I'm gonna be like, you ever see The Mentalist? Like
Sure.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I know what you're trying to say.
I just want to walk around and look for shit that's in the vicinity of the living room. I assume that we're in.
Yeah, it's sort of a small house.
Ordinary. I know it's been a month, but whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't like nothing jumps out at you.
No family photos. Come on. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, cameras didn't exist, but
Oh yeah.
Do you have any family portraits? Could you describe to us what he looks like?
She.
what she looks like.
That's what I said. Ribbit.
What does child look like?
She's 10 years old and about this tall. She puts her hand up. And she has long blonde hair.
How long are we talking here?
Like mid back.
Okay.
When was she last seen, or where?
She was just playing in the woods. I wrote it down somewhere. Fuck. She was playing in the woods up north by the lake, and she just didn't come back.
All right.
Ribbit.
Any we've heard talk of other people going to look for her. Were they townsfolk or people like us?
Townsfolk. Just a couple of men who offered to help out.
Up to no good. Started doing trouble in the neighborhood.
Yes, they got in one little fight.
And then her mom got scared.
Said you moved with your auntie and uncle to River's Reach.
Oh.
What was her name?
And then she disappeared.
Was?
Or
What
is?
is her name?
Wow, a little morbid, huh?
God.
If you don't find the kids in the first 24 hours, they're most likely dead. That's all I'm saying.
We thought,
God,
what is the
Could
cold
you
one
be
over
any
here?
more harsh to this woman?
I'm not gonna say that canonly. I'm saying in real life. If you don't find people within 24 hours, they're probably dead.
I don't know. Will might decide you said it in canon anyway.
Yeah.
Did you say that out loud? Her name was Mary.
Taste that?
Okay.
Tastes like salt.
Interesting.
I sweat. So
Okay.
I thought this was a freshwater lake.
Did Mary like playing in the woods? Like she did that off?
As she takes the pot of tea and pours you each a glass, she says, just every once in a while, it's like go off and play somewhere. Just that day, it was not part of the woods.
Okay.
Can I sidebar? Can you guys hear my sister playing Billie Eilish "Bad Guy" upstairs? Like
No.
No.
Okay, good. Just checking.
No, but I can hear it now in my head.
So, was Mary alone? Did she have any friends that she played with, or she just played make believe?
Just alone, I think.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa. The bathtub all of a sudden crashes down through the roof. All of a sudden.
Roll initiative.
Oh god, it's a mimic.
The bathtub falls on top of my immortal. Roll a new character.
It's like, how many hit points do you have? Oh, it doesn't matter.
He keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. Who knew a bathtub could crit?
It's just like,
Crazy, did that exact amount of damage.
The bathtub casts Eldritch Blast and knocks me out.
Okay, so where were we?
She didn't. So she doesn't normally play in that part of the forest, I guess, right?
It's more like it's more like there's not really a pattern. It's like
She just
maybe
plays
did, maybe
forever.
She didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys think there's any more information we need?
What is
Not-
girl's blood
I
type?
look both ways.
Do you say that out loud?
No. Well, sure. What is girl's blood type?
The mother is like visibly like very scared now.
Anyway, he's new.
Yes, new.
Did you hear
Reborn.
anything about? I don't know. Just spitballing here. Any like mask-like objects? Maybe.
No.
Go sip the tea. Okay.
Just like roll Constitution to see if you burn your tongue.
So
I'm assuming my Mort doesn't have to roll Constitution.
My Mort.
Can't lift up the glass.
he's
I
They already-
can glass for him.
My Mort needs to roll Constitution to see if he gets thawed out.
Thought out? What does that mean?
It's warm
If
in
you're
here.
Frozen.
Oh.
Like, THAW, dude, not THOT.
I was really confused. Like, what does he mean, thought out?
Rock out with your thought out.
I never think about anything. Why would I need to think?
What? I thought you weren't drinking tea, dude. What do you?
He said roll Constitution to see if I get thawed out. I'm
I was
frosty up in
joking.
here.
I was joking.
I said no hot fluids,
Well,
please.
let's go investigate where her last known presence was and see if.
Yeah, I'll come
Find
back.
her, but maybe there's like a doll buried in the snow. I don't know. Is it snowing? Is it a frozen?
It was lightly, like it had lightly snowed overnight. But now as you get to midday, it's mostly melted away. It's just getting to the beginning of winter, but you're up north, so it's like
Winter.
So they're
yeah.
iceberg mountains.
it's like late in the fall, and it's
Okay.
winter's right around the corner.
Winter is coming.
As we leave, I turn to the mom and say, "We will bring child back."
I mean, we can't promise that, but
I'll just make new child.
Look, I say we can bring the child back. No, okay.
Out of
I
You're
understand.
doing, you're doing mid more.
No,
Let's go.
Will, can I clarify? I'm not saying this in character.
Okay.
We'll bring the child back, dead or alive.
She looks terrified. Dead or alive? No, I'm kidding.
Fuck up, Will.
Okay, so where to?
To the northern lake.
The woods up north by the lake. So you guys head up
That yes.
to about where you get the idea she's describing. The town is like relatively small, and you get sort of out and there's like a little bit of farmland, and then the woods. So about what are you looking for?
Anything
I don't know.
Child.
I'm
would
looking for
resemble
signs
a
of
child.
A child, bones,
Well,
doll,
a hair bow.
maybe an area where it looks like there was a scuffle, some broken twigs, maybe. I don't know.
Blonde hair.
Okay, so keeping in mind that
Cut hair.
keeping in mind that this happened about a month ago.
Oh,
Yes,
a month ago.
Um,
It's hit really hard.
yeah, maybe not the most readily available clues. But roll an investigation check anyway.
Natural 20s can always happen. That's
That was
almost a
close.
natural 20.
Dirty 20.
You don't
Pull
pick out
pipe and monocle.
you don't pull out anything like a hair bow or a doll or anything like that. But the closest thing you can find to a clue is what appears to be like a game trail leading off into the woods.
A game trail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like,
animal.
sorry.
No.
Oh, not like Monopoly pieces scattered across the forest? I was really
No, like a-
confused.
No,
Like,
Like starry pieces. Come on, dude. Come on.
I'm like, a game of hopscotch like lasted on the ground for a month? What is this?
It's magic shop, dude.
Well, me
it's like
being
she
a
actually-
huntress
she actually
notices
wrote,
this.
she actually wrote instructions on the ground of
Where to
exactly
find
it.
It also said, and also bring 500 gold pieces.
Oh wow. She thought ahead.
So yeah, that's the closest thing to a clue that you can find.
Well,
Okay, well, I guess we should follow that trail.
it's better than nothing.
This girl is dead. It's been a
I mean,
month.
it's been a month, maybe. Probably.
And
Either
two,
dead or
and two men
being
went
murdered.
missing.
What?
Oh, what's that? Sorry.
She's either dead or she's being Silent Hilled somewhere. It's not a good time.
Which
Uh,
There
basically
was weird
saying-
fog.
what is getting Silent Hilled?
She's in Dead by Daylight. She's the new killer.
Oh my.
Exactly.
She wandered. It's Huntress. We're about to go meet the
we're-
Huntress.
okay? We're near the place where she disappeared. We
Mhm.
can't find any signs of a struggle really.
It's
I'm
been a
gonna try
month.
I'm gonna try to climb the nearest tree and look for any sort of landmarks in the surrounding area.
Trees aren't super climbable. They're mostly like pine trees.
Well, I feel I might need to remind you that I'm a frog.
So you can climb them, but it's
and
like
a climber.
you're not like once you get up to the top, you don't like you can't get all the way to the top. But the highest up you can go, you can see out into the town, and you can see out over the lake. But what you can see in the other direction is just forest, basically. You don't get the
Do I see
greatest
anything in the
view.
water?
Pardon me?
Do I see anything in the water?
You see what appears to be a fishing boat.
Oh. Anybody on the fishing boat?
Roll a perception check.
Why are we looking for lost child when we're here for fancy dinner?
Perception is
Well, we had the fancy dinner, so
-1.
interesting. I'm just trying to. I have bits and pieces of what happened last session. I'm trying to put them together.
You can't make out anybody on the boat, but you would assume that there are people on it. It's moving. It like it's not like some shipwreck. So yeah, you don't see people, but you don't have any reason to believe there aren't people on it.
Are you listening to Borderlands music, Dan?
Come full circle. Why are
Okay,
you guys?
I'm gonna come down and alert everyone that there's a fishing boat. Maybe they saw something.
True.
A month
Maybe
ago.
they saw something.
I mean, they fish regularly.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I'm saying.
As we're on our way there, I asked why are you guys obsessed with that short man and that large man.
You've never
And
seen
woman.
them. How would you know?
But you guys described them multiple times,
Yeah, that's fair.
This is true.
and you guys have shown
and you
obsessed
did- and you
behavior
did-
with them.
We have
break into the room, you crazy stalkers.
what you would call a.
Dammers basically sniffed their underwear. Like,
Oh my god.
Whoa. I didn't find.
It
I didn't. What was her name?
We don't know her name. Wait, we do know her name. Her name's like Echo or something.
almost. Right?
Wait,
you got one letter, right?
L.
Elodie.
Elodie. See?
I didn't get in Elodie's room.
You got into Elodie's room?
Dave and Buster's room.
Hmm.
And we have what you would call a friendly rivalry.
Hmm.
But I say friendly with air quotes.
I'll just say Buster is strong.
Hmm. Wow. And both you guys have a girl. So the parallels never end.
Oh my god.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna try to do?
I mean, we know where this trail is, so I guess we can talk to the fishermen.
Go to fish.
Or the potential fishermen. What cat?
Find child, go to fish. Can I roll to find child?
Can you roll for what, sorry?
Can I roll to find child?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Natural one.
Investigate. Hold on. It's just so tiny, but it is +7 to my investigation, so.
Oh,
So did
You
I
do
find
not
child?
find the child.
Mm.
Okay, so explain to me what you guys are gonna do next.
I guess we're gonna try to wave the fishermen down.
They're like out in the middle of the lake.
It's a big lake.
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to wave them down.
I get us there. And I shoot.
How?
I can freeze part of the water, so we just walk to them.
Okay.
I'd like you to think carefully about that, and decide whether or not that's actually within the capability of your magic.
I can't just like cast a ray of frost into the lake slowly and make a
Okay,
bridge.
Elsa, calm down.
That is not how that works. No.
Just let it go.
I can. Oh my god! I can't get us over there.
Alright, well then, I guess let's follow this game trail. Is it like a big game trail? Can I tell, or is it just like something right here?
Roll a nature check.
I don't know how much you know about science, but when something is frigid, it can make things that are liquid freeze. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome. Bye. Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, you're reasonably sure that it's like things walk up and down it like semi-regularly. It's not like really well trodden down, but it's like it's certainly a defined path.
That's odd. Let's check that out.
Someone's been through here.
That's what paths are for.
So you're gonna go follow the path into the forest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, lads.
How long would you follow the path before you decided to stop following the path?
Until we're in the next country. How
How far down does it go? A while?
If I said 1 hour, would you still continue?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. If it's still going.
If I said 2 hours, would you still continue?
What are you getting at?
Ever deviate? Or it's
Um,
just like a straight path going somewhere in the
I mean, it winds a little bit and it moves around. It's not like a ruler straight line.
like it never branches. There's never any splits or forks.
No, it's pretty much one path. So if I said 3 hours, would you keep going?
It's our best lead yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll keep going, but I will look to see how Emil is handling this long walk.
More. who's
Can
walking.
I also roll this to make sure like nothing's fucking watching us?
Roll a perception check.
Are we on horses, by the way, or do we leave the horses at the motel?
I don't know what's on last one.
You left the horses. You wouldn't be able to bring the horses through here anyway.
Mm.
It's almost a 1.
Sorry, what was that roll? Perception?
17. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any reason to believe that anything is watching you. So after a little bit more than 2 hours of walking this path, the forest breaks, and up in front of you, you see a reasonably sized stone building that has sort of like a house and then a tower. Almost, if you're looking on this main page, that pointy tower looking thing, what you see, that's basically what you see out in the forest. And it's overlooking the lake, and you're sort of in the lowlands of the mountains by now. So you're up above the lake level, but there's this stone house plus tower in this little clearing.
You know, this is in the path for the. It's leading right up to this.
Yeah, so the path leads out into this clearing, and in this clearing is this house overlooking the lake.
All right, well, let's go over there.
Let's go to house.
Okay. So you come up to it. There's a big old wooden door.
How big?
How wooden?
It's a regular sized door.
Okay.
And having a look around the building, there's a few windows and windows up at the top of the tower. And the building is like, it doesn't look super well made, a little bit of rickety. It's got vines growing up the side of it.
Are there windows, you said?
Yeah, there are a couple windows.
I'm gonna climb. I don't know if this matters, but I have a thing.
What are you trying to climb?
The wall, or I guess where the vines are.
So are you trying to climb up to like a window to look inside the sort of house portion, or the?
Yeah. Or no, I want to go up the tower.
All the way up the tower? Okay. Roll an acrobatics check.
I'm pretty okay at this.
I think you probably have that thing from being a thief.
Yeah,
as to it.
Second story work, which it just says climbing no longer costs me extra movement, which I don't necessarily know what that means.
So in combat, there's rules for if you want to climb. It's a different speed than your walking speed.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Roll an acrobatics check to try to climb the wall.
Does this place have a front door?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made of wood.
Yeah, we were there, and you were like, "How wooden?"
And he never answers. That's why I forgot.
If it makes you feel any better, I have rope and is it only 1? Oh no, I've got 10 hitting.
You feel reasonably confident. Like this wall shouldn't be too tough to climb. Like
that's all I needed.
It's got decent enough gaps, and yeah, you like.
Did someone say climb? Can I climb with you?
So Dameris, like there are large enough gaps in the bricks, and some bricks sticking out, and enough vines to grab on that you can climb up to the window. And looking inside, you see what appears to be a study. But all the books seem to be sprawled out all over the ground. And on the ground appears to be a man lying down, either sleeping or dead.
See anything in there?
How high up am I?
You're maybe 30 or 40 feet off the ground.
Can I open the window or is it locked?
It doesn't look like it opens at all.
So I'd have to break it. Or, attempt to break it and not fall. There are no candles or anything in there? There's just books everywhere and a dude on the ground?
Yeah, no candles or anything.
If he's the only person I can see in there, I'm gonna climb back down and tell everybody there's a dude that's probably dead in there.
Hell yeah. I mean, wait.
I look at Mort quizzically.
Oh, my
because
bad.
He's the most expressive he's been.
I thought you said there was a fan in there. I was getting awfully too hot out here.
Right.
Oops.
I'm gonna do my thief thing and check the door if it's locked or if it's gonna blow up.
So as you check it, and you push a little bit on it, and it just creaks open. It wasn't really closed.
Oh.
Like it wasn't latched shut.
I draw my sword and go inside.
Okay, so what you see inside appears to be just a normal house. It's got like a little kitchen and a fireplace, and nothing seems to be too out of the ordinary.
Can I go listen for the person who's on the floor to see if they're breathing?
So if you want to, so currently you're on the main floor of this house.
Mm-hmm.
If you go up to the second floor of this house, you see it looks like a bedroom. And it's got normal bedroom things. It's got like a wardrobe with clothes in it, and then a spiral staircase leading up towards the top of the tower. And if you climb all the way up into the top of this tower, you are met with a couple of things. So, on one wall of the tower is a large bookcase that sort of curves across. And all of the books of the bookcase have been sprawled out on the ground. Along with them on the ground is the man lying down. Then on either side, there are windows. And then opposite the bookcase is a very ornate and fancy looking mirror.
I would like to look at the books.
I would like to look at the mirror and flex.
Okay. Caro takes a gym selfie.
Oh my god. I thought pictures weren't existent.
What are you looking for in the books?
Is he
I'm looking at the titles.
There are various titles, and they seem mostly academic.
See, there's one thing that never changed.
You do come across one, and it's a sort of an odd title. It stands out from the bunch. It seems like it must be a fiction book, and it's Herky Johnson and the Trident Theft.
Stop. No.
I go
We're done. I'll see you guys next week.
See you later, everybody.
Oh, good night.
I pick up this book and I keep it close to me, and then I tear out the pages and feed it to the other book.
Interesting.
And then you hear sort of a burp sound, but I'm covering my mouth so you can't really tell what burped. And I also did it stealthily so no one saw me rip the pages out of the book.
I like how Sean thinks D&D works. I did it stealthily.
Nobody noticed.
Not quite. But good try.
Like it's Skyrim.
Would you like me to roll? Can I roll stealth to see?
Sure. Roll a stealth check.
Can
If
I
anyone-
counter roll to see him?
You're too
We'll
busy
just go
looking
off.
at yourself.
We'll just go off passive perceptions. Oh, look at that. Extremely conspicuously, Mort picks up a book and begins just viciously ripping out pages, stuffing them into his book. And then you just hear a bleh as he belches.
Okay, do
Mm.
I know that it's a book in control of a person at this point?
No, Caro is none the wiser. Damaris and Criella might have better ideas.
Will,
But-
excuse me, I'm okay.
You're too
I don't
busy
have
taking
like
ship
50 in
selfies.
intelligence or something, but I also
You
don't
took-
have 2 intelligence.
You took 2 insight checks and determined there was nothing wrong with this guy.
I determined no. You said I determined there was something off.
Can
About
I
him.
look at him?
No, I said
doing this?
you think there's
We're-
something
Oh
different
my
about this guy,
God.
but then again, there's something different about everybody.
That was the second check.
Let
The
Cruella
first
look
one
at
I
me.
passed. I don't like this.
Let Cruella look at me.
Yeah.
All right, what are you looking for?
I'm just gonna look over and see him doing this.
Okay, yeah, you see him very well.
Okay, do I assume that now the book is the sentient thing?
I don't know that you would come to that conclusion, but you would certainly be very suspicious. There's something clearly wrong with this person. And that might be a theory that floats around in your mind.
Can I cast comprehend languages on myself to read the like book spine of the weird book?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, what is the name of the book?
Sean, what's the book called?
The book is called.
My immortal.
Oh my god, no.
The book is called My Immortal.
I was kidding.
I wasn't. That was the original. The original idea was I'm playing as a fanfic copy of My Immortal, but make it Ice Wizard. And this is where I got. This is as far as I got in my character creation.
I read it and I see that it says that, but I have no idea what the hell it means. So I'm just gonna kind of be like, that's weird.
That's suspicious.
It's hard to tell because he's not acting like a poser.
Ugh, all you damn preps.
No, I think it's
Ridiculous.
we're like a goth.
Is there anything else anybody would like to get up to in this room?
Yeah, I guess if we're all up there, I'll be up there later. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna inspect the dead guy. Inspect the dead guy.
Which one?
Okay, roll an investigation check.
The one that's not moving.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty sure he's dead. He is dressed in like robes, and he's a sort of like older middle-aged human.
Okay.
And it's sort of weird because you think he's dead because he's like not breathing, he doesn't have a heart rate, but you can't really find any signs that he's like actually been injured. Like you don't find any physical wounds or anything like that.
Okay, the books were thrown about everywhere. Is the bookshelf
Maybe he cast
completely
a
empty?
spell on himself.
So the bookshelf is completely empty. But you actually notice all across the back of the bookshelf are sort of carved in these little runes. And they're not in any language you recognize.
I speak Infernal.
Yeah, not in
Okay.
any language you recognize.
My
I speak.
spell lasts for 1 hour. Do I recognize the language that the runes are in?
No.
They must be numbers.
Because I'm... let me just read comprehend languages.
I
But-
guess I have to touch it. I have to touch the surface if it's written.
Can you read with comprehend languages?
I can understand it. It says it takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text.
One day I'll find this spell.
I also
There's
have
so many
comprehend.
CO spells in the book. Oh my gosh.
Cock explosion.
They're
my favorite
everywhere.
One day.
One day.
What, baby?
Oh,
My
is
other
it just
cat.
not in this book? I'm sorry. What?
Do you want me to get comprehend languages for you?
Will, do you
I'll
want me
just-
to comprehend languages for you?
I'll just look it up on the internet.
I don't know.
It's
I
in
don't know
D&D
if it's super
Beyond.
well.
It says Blood Hunter as the spell, so I don't know if it's specific.
Okay, so you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear or like written language that you see. You don't, you can't derive any literal meaning from what you see.
Okay.
And they don't. They don't appear to be, like they don't appear to be structured in like writing. Like they're all sort of strewn about.
Just like random words.
Should happen to be like a pattern to
It's
them.
not even. It's not even like they're words. It's like one's here and one's there, and like they're not even really grouped together.
Okay. Do I know what the language is?
No.
Is it one of the languages I speak?
No.
Okay. Do you
Is
know
it-
the languages I speak?
Yes.
Or does he?
Interesting.
Can you type them to him?
Yeah, I'll type them to him. The only other one that's
Is there
one-
any like pattern or some same symbols or? Are they-
They all appear to be different.
Is it that one?
It's not that one.
Okay, so I have no
Do
clue
these
what we're
teams
looking at
are-
here.
do they represent anything? Are they more symbols than they are, or hieroglyphics than they are letters?
They look like they could feasibly be letters of some foreign language. But nothing you've ever seen before.
Someone write this down.
So it,
Oh, also sorry. So as because of comprehend languages, you have to touch.
Oh no.
The first one you touch, glows blue when you touch it, and it stays glowing.
Okay. That's weird.
Maybe his puzzle.
Maybe, yeah. That's thinking.
if you touch other ones, do they also glow blue?
If you touch another one, it starts glowing blue as well.
I think we've touched all the books.
I'm gonna touch all of them.
Okay.
Let's all touch them all together.
So
This
after you touch two more, the four that are currently lit up all flash red, and then go out.
That was not the right pattern, you guys.
Wait, none of them are the same.
How many
not-
books are there?
Nope. There are a lot of them, like a whole bookshelf, bookshelf's worth.
God damn.
If none of them are the same, can we assume that it needs to be done in an order? I would like.
You can draw whatever conclusions you'd like.
I can't draw. This character
I
can't
can't
draw.
reach any conclusions. Will, you've determined my character is brain dead, so
I've determined that he doesn't have any reason. He doesn't. He doesn't believe anything other than Mort is like a little bit shell shocked.
I am
right,
shell
no,
shocked.
I understand it. It's perfectly reasonable to feed the pages to your book.
Hey man, I think he's just
No, okay, that's obviously fucking weird.
Hey.
No, I think you're right. I think
just
you're right.
Caro just hasn't gathered a large enough body of evidence to suggest that
like-
the book is actually possessing the person.
He's like 1 + 1 = 2. He's not at 1 + 1 = window yet.
Exactly.
Gotta think
Not
outside
quite.
the box.
It's okay. I can roleplay Kara's brain dead. I can work with this.
You're not brain dead. It's just it's a huge leap to go from stuffing paper into book to book is magic entity controlling person.
Okay,
Sure,
but
that's
is it a huge leap to go from person is clearly a dead body, which is cold and lacks
I'm
life.
breathing.
I touched it, so I know there's like low blood flow.
I'm the only one.
Every
not-
single time he does anything, the book he describes the book peering up over the edge.
What's
Of
your
the-
what's
of
your
the thing.
character's intelligence score?
8.
Mm.
Caro.
Caro
I
does
know he's
not know.
I know he's
think-
not the smartest person in the world, but there's no way that like being presented with like 4 different facts, at least.
Caro understands that something weird is going on. He has not drawn conclusions yet.
I'm the only one not in on the loop on Sean's fucking character. All I knew was that he was fucking My Immortal was his name. And I was like, oh my god, I know that reference.
Arel, Caro's not brain dead, but from what he's gathered, he understands something's not right.
Yeah, you just think it's
But
weird.
he's not Sherlock Holmes putting this shit together.
I also think it's weird, but then I read the title of the book, which doesn't really help me. It's weird. It's just weird.
That's more of just an inside joke, I feel. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out his backstory later. Maybe we'll find out that his best friend is Ibani.
Also a book. Oh. Ebony.
Is there anything in the room that looks like the symbols that's like in any of the books? Or anything?
Sorry, explain that again.
Sorry. The symbols that are on the, they're like around the room, right? Are they on the
On the
wall?
bookshelf.
They're just on the bookshelf.
Okay.
On the back of the bookshelf.
Okay. Are any of the books that are on the floor near this person? Like, do they have any of the markings on them?
As far as you can tell, all of the books are written in common.
I wanted to put a book on each symbol, but if we touch them and they glow and after 4 they disappear, that takes
don't
that
think it's
theory out
active
the window.
I think it's in a specific order.
Yeah. How many runes are there?
Mm-hmm.
There are about 30-ish.
Oh, Jesus. If I touch any of the other ones, do they all glow blue, or do any of them change colors aside from the red flashing?
So as you consistently attempt, as you consistently
Maybe we
experiment,
shouldn't consistently experiment because we don't have any attempts to have this puzzle.
Maybe this is a wizard, I know, yeah.
on your second run of experimentation, at least, you touch 4 that each go blue, and one after if you've touched 4, they glow red and then go dark again.
Interesting.
Is there anything on this dude's person? If I rummage through his things, his personal effects? Or even in the room? Like if there's a chest or something that I can just go for.
No, so the contents of this room are this bookcase. There's a desk, but the desk is clear. It has like a stack of blank paper on it and like a pen and like a quill and ink, but otherwise empty. Him lying on the floor, all of the books, and then the mirror on the opposite wall.
The mirror!
Yeah,
You said it's really ornate, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything on the back of the mirror?
Wait, oh no, sorry, go on.
As you look on the back of the mirror, there's nothing.
Okay, what does the mirror reflect all of the books? Like, is the reflection on the mirror equal to what's actually there in the real world?
So
That's
as
how
you
mirrors
closely
work.
studied the reflection of the mirror, all of the books do appear to be exactly the same. But you just make out that as you look at the bookcase in the reflection, the runes now appear to be letters in common.
Interesting.
Literally about to ask that. What's it
Boom,
say?
puzzle solved.
They're just letters, right?
Yeah, they're just the letters. They don't say anything.
What are the letters? Maybe you have to make a word.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
The whole
H, I.
alphabet. He said there were 30.
Oh.
We said about
But
30.
they're only.
It's a 4-letter word.
Plus a couple. There's like a question mark and an exclamation mark, and
God.
it's your standard QWERTY layout.
Oh,
It's a 4-letter word.
What if I
in
make word?
common.
What if I make the word book?
So sort of looking in the mirror and trying to figure it out, you
Wait,
press BOOK and it flashes red and then you go dark.
I do.
yeah,
Do
it can't be book.
cold.
It's gonna be a 4-letter word with different letters.
I
You
do
type in
cold.
the same book twice.
I type cold into the.
Same thing. It's not cold. Yeah, actually, Arel's right. As you attempt to type book, it just only 3 light up.
Okay.
So you said Bach exclamation mark.
Right. We're getting the things out of the way. We gotta figure out how to work
What are the objects in the room? Somebody around me?
Books.
books.
Okay, this room is not a room with books and a mirror, and that's
Dead
it. What else is in
man.
the room?
Bookshelf, books, dead guy, mirror, desk.
Okay, let's try the word desk.
What is this? Why don't we search the desk? I go and search the desk.
Why don't we type in the word mask?
Interesting.
What does mask have to do with it?
So as you type in the word mask, you hear a click.
Huh?
The letters continue to glow blue,
I'm confused.
and the bookshelf slowly swings off of the wall.
Wait, I'm a little.
Hinging in one direction.
Could you?
There's nothing on this dude's person.
What's that? Sorry.
There's nothing on this dude's person. He's just got his
So he's got his robes, and he's got another book that seems to be like a part of his robes. But there's no mask apart.
Will, I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Okay.
have to make
I
you.
take-
Okay.
Can you repeat the title of the book that I've consumed?
Herky Johnson and the Trident Theft.
This is important for later. Thank you. This is just like that one chapter in Herky Johnson and the Trident Theft where they put in that code and the door opens.
Sure.
So it's sort of, the bookshelf sort of just like, as though hinged on one side, just slightly swings open a little bit.
How did you come up with mask? I just need to see the full thought process.
That's what
It's
we're
our
doing.
task why we're here.
See,
It's a 4-letter word, so I just figured.
That does make a lot of sense. Thank you.
it makes sense why I wouldn't know it.
I just was like, wait,
Mask?
why are we trying desk?
Can we do
Well, 'cause that's one of
desk?
the things in the room.
That's fair, but
I thought we were here to save a little girl.
I thought we were
Well, we
here.
think
Well,
her,
we
we think
are,
her
and we're-
disappearance is related. Also, there's a dead guy in the middle of this tower with a
Yeah,
pack.
it doesn't seem suspicious at all.
Maybe he kidnapped her.
Is he wearing
Maybe
a mask?
he's wearing a mask, and we're gonna have to kill a little girl. I don't know.
I mean that's possible. She could have found it in the.
She's 1 month older. She's too old for us to find her.
It's the mask from the movie The Mask.
Well, you know,
She's a
she's
lolly.
gone for more than 24 hours, so she's probably
She's
dead.
probably just dead.
We're gonna run into some fucking lolly ass shit, and we're gonna fucking get her shit kicked. in.
So if you swing the bookcase all the way out as though it's a door, behind the bookcase on the wall, you see what seems to be a sort of
Mask.
CSI wall type thing
Enhance.
with various bits of paper with strings connecting them together, and in the middle, like smack in the middle, is what appears to be a hand-drawn map,
Ooh.
and it looks like something that I'm about to show you.
Will, you can't
Did
post
we ever
that.
know Gimlin's friend's name?
Gibbling?
His name was Martin.
This could have been Martin, I guess.
Does he look like a Martin?
Or
I'm certain to suspect.
He's human, and that's about as much indication of his name being Martin as you can get.
so Martin was killed, and somebody stole the mask from him.
Someone was trying to look for this map and couldn't find it because they're not smart like us.
I can't help you with this map. It has angles. I don't. It is too much geometry.
I assume.
It's the lake.
Yeah, and this is the house we're in.
Yes, and then
X
the
marks
mountain.
the spot.
Let's look for a big fucking tree.
We have to find a big X on
What
the
is this?
ground.
There's an angle in there. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna find the value of X's on this.
It could. I don't think it. I think it.
It just clicked that you said there was an angle. I thought you meant the lines, and then I saw it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm 100% confused as what the thing to the right of the X is meant to be. Is it smoke?
A wall.
It's supposed to be a river. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad at drawing.
Yeah, Sean draw this one too. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like it. It's immersive. Let's
Yeah.
find.
Maybe
let's
the guy
find-
who drew this map wasn't very good at drawing maps either.
Maybe he.
Maybe
hissed
it's drawn like that so that we can find the map.
died on the floor. Yeah.
Maybe if you maybe if you flip the map to its back, it says, "Make sure to get a proper rendition of the cartographer map before putting into quest."
Actually, you flip it over, and it has 1, move into new town. 2, kidnap little girl. 3, profit.
That's a good plan. What can I say?
So he did.
It's the grooming though, where he's like, "Wait, kidnap little girl."
Wait, we're looking for a little girl.
They're missing the
It does
real
not actually say
three.
that on the back of the map, for the record.
Is there anything on the back of the map?
Sarcasm was palpable.
You turn it around, and it almost looks like, on the back of the map, it's almost like, in more faintly drawn ink, is a mirror image of the map on the front side.
Guys, this is the real map.
Before we just take this map and leave, is there anything else of value in this secret hidey hole? Maybe clues or gold?
So, as you have a closer look, all of the various bits of paper, so some of them seem to be handwritten, some of them seem like they've been ripped out of a book, and you piece together that it looks as though this guy was trying to track down the mask that you're looking for. All of the clues point to that being the case.
All right, I'm like 8% sure this is Martin.
Toast. It was a good 45 minutes.
But nothing about a little girl, I assume.
Nothing you can find about a little girl, no.
This map looks like it was drawn by a little girl. Maybe she drew the map.
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
Maybe that's the clue.
Okay. Actually, though, in universe, maybe it was drawn by the girl. Like it was her escape out or something.
X right next to the baseball diamond. That's where we'll find her. Okay, let's go find a big tree.
Let's go look for a big fucking tree.
We gotta go around the river bend first. Or the lake.
Let's go around the river bend.
Okay.
Before we leave this house, can I go to the washroom real quick?
Yes, we're just
5 minutes? 2 minutes?
Yeah, this is your washroom break. Yep. I definitely wasn't about to say that.
Okay, I'll
You're
also
welcome,
take a
Will. BRB.
washroom break,
All
sure.
break.
That's what we can call it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How was your pee break?
Oh no, I don't actually go pee. I just sit here muted.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, it's so I can eavesdrop and like listen to what people say about me. So like even like I don't actually go to the washroom during league games. I actually never have to pee or poo. I can also speak to dolphins just like Kim Jong Un.
Interesting. So you're also being possessed by a book. It's nice to welcome to Book Possessors Anonymous.
I'm glad it didn't take you guys forever to put mask in. That was like the big fucking bottleneck, and I was worried you guys are gonna sit there for like days and not know what word to put in.
I didn't know. I really hope someone else could figure it out for me because I sat there. I'm like, I have no clue what this puzzle's even trying to do. Because I didn't remember mask. I didn't remember mask, and because I don't know anything, I can't say mask. So I was RPing.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know anything, just say that you showed up late and you're RPing your character. What did you use to draw this map?
My iPad.
Hell yeah, dog. I'm gonna show it on stream just so everyone can appreciate it for the archive.
I spent like 4 whole minutes drawing that thing.
It's not bad. After we just spent half an hour roasting the map.
I'm actually a very good artist. It's Martin who's bad at drawing.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's an excuse.
Yeah, no, it was intentional. Yeah.
This is also what my character looks like, by the way. I didn't show stream yet. I had to ask if we're allowed to have like dress pants in this makeshift world.
The friggin' mullet kills me, dude.
What do you mean? It adds to his character. Got business in the front.
I like how you put a
back.
face on the front of the book too.
Well, yeah. That's him. That's Mr. My Immortal.
Alright. Will's like, I like how the character has the features that you described.
You don't normally see entities with faces?
What about entities?
Draw my character.
Welcome back. Did you guys
I
guess
will.
it? Who's that Pokemon?
It's
It was
entities.
Pikachu!
Fuck.
Okay. So, you guys, it's now getting sort of later in the afternoon. Are you guys gonna try to follow this map today?
How many hours is it gonna take us to get back there?
Get back where? Like to the...
To the place on the map?
X marks the spot.
You don't really have a great idea. It's not... You get the feeling it's not exactly drawn to scale.
Well, it's like at the bottom of a mountain. A
Maybe
base
we
of a
should-
mountain, if you will.
Maybe we should camp tonight. Can
We
we?
don't have any supplies.
I always carry my supplies for camp.
I mean, I assume you have your stuff.
We don't.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, well, he
Tiffany.
obviously have our supplies. What idiot wouldn't bring their
Yeah,
stuff?
I
along?
always bring my tinderbox.
And
Hunting crab rations,
you also have an
domestic.
empty house at your disposal. I mean, minus the
Bedroll.
dead guy.
Just
True.
bury the dead guy and we have
We
house.
could just move in.
This is our new.
I mean, this
Our
house
new
could
house.
just be yours, like I
We
guess.
could just burn the books for warmth.
Are we like? Do we see
Burn
anything around
the
the house
secret-
that says the name of this dead guy? So like,
Burn the secret safety room that's already built into our new home? I don't think so.
There's a fireplace downstairs.
Upon closer inspection of the book that Damaris pulled off of his body, on the inside cover,
this
it
book
says
belongs to.
it says property of Martin. Please return as soon as possible.
Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to tell Gim. I'm gonna call him Gimli, and that's wrong.
Gimbo.
Gimlin. It's not Gimsley. I have that crossed
Pretty
out.
much, pretty much Gimli.
I thought it was Gimlin.
Friend's dead.
It's Gimlin. He's
Yeah,
a
okay, I
he's a
wrote down-
gnome, not a dwarf, guys.
Oh
Come
wow.
on.
I
This
wrote down
book.
Did I
Gimlin.
say dwarf? I don't
No,
think.
but Gimli's the name of a dwarf.
Oh.
These books are far too delicious. I mean, sacred to burn. We can't.
You know, we had another
burn
friend
them.
that liked books. I like to
Mm.
cut a beard, Jib, Mort.
Will,
Mm.
if I don't know that he's a book right now, take me out of the fucking campaign.
Okay. Okay. You
Lightning
can,
comes down
you
and
can
smite.
draw the conclusion that there is
Something peculiar.
definitely something going on with the book. Do you know that he is like actually just the book?
Can I just
Not
run something by
quite.
really quick, Will? Like
Yeah.
just for a second, okay? I watched him put papers into a book earlier, and the book
Okay.
burped when it was done,
Aurel.
and now he's saying the books are delicious.
Aurel, so I want to explain something to you. So you're a university educated computer scientist. Your intelligence would be like at least 14.
I
Um,
appreciate the slight. Don't
Think
don't
of
try
the
to sweet
think
talk
of
me,
the
Will.
dumbest person at your high school.
That's a 14.
Think of I'm saying at least. Think of the dumbest person at your high school, Rel.
I've
Okay.
been a lot of
You have-
sevens.
Okay, I'm thinking
You
of
have-
you, Will. Go on.
You have someone in
Yeah,
mind.
someone in mind.
I have someone in
That's an 8.
mind.
I take it.
I'm relatively sure that he would still make this connection.
You're a
Okay.
frog.
I take offense to
Fair
that.
enough.
What about mine?
Okay, not before. Okay,
Would I know?
Will, to clarify, not before, but now that these specific 2 events have happened, where I saw him feed papers to his book, which then burped,
Fair
and
enough.
he said the books are delicious. After these 2 recent events, I'm relatively certain the book is at least alive and controlling the body.
I'm very much
enough.
into the gameplay loop of Mort does something suspicious, everyone rolls to see if they notice that Mort does something suspicious.
I want to clarify. I don't mean to be a rules lawyer. I'm not trying
Cameras
to-
has yet to see anything happen.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, if you think the dumbest person at your high school would draw the conclusion based on what
Yeah.
they've seen, then sure.
Thank you. I'm not gonna make a big
Um,
deal out of it, so don't worry.
Interesting.
Are you gonna tell the class what you've noticed or no?
Nope. I'm good.
Mm.
No, he's actually just gonna go take a 30-minute washroom break.
Oh no.
I hope kids
No.
did that at your school too. Or
Yeah.
else that's just a lost reference.
They didn't go to the washroom. They just
I get it. I thought you were implying I was gonna get murdered, Will.
Oh
No.
no.
Because there was like 30 minutes left in the session. I was like, you're dead. You're gone.
Oh no.
We're
I
planning
meant
to
I meant
die.
the
They're
I meant
ditching
the,
school
the
'cause they're
bad
dumb.
the bad kids
Yeah.
always said we're going
Mhm.
like I'm going to the washroom and then come back at the end of class.
Aurel, the only reason I agree with Will is because the first thing you did when we came to this place and found a mirror was start to do gym selfies.
Yeah.
Like,
you're the definition of a dumb jock.
like what do you
I'm
want?
fine with that.
Okay, so are you guys like pitching tents outside or are you
Hell no, we're
camping out
sleeping
inside?
inside.
we can. There's a fireplace.
I'm
right?
sleeping outside.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, Mort, you go do that.
And if you look out the window, you can see Mort sort of walk out of the house and then just sort of cubicle himself up with the book on his knees and his cape sort of over him, on the ground.
Okay, I'd like you to keep in mind that
Mhm.
if you still need the book still needs the body to function.
The body's immune to
Um,
cold.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Bro,
Is it-
yeah? What's up?
You're a dead person
But
and you're a
not to-
necromancy book, like necromancing this stupid corpse around.
Who says I am dead? I am breathing. I don't... Listen. Just because I make zombie noises doesn't mean I'm dead.
So
You didn't drink the tea, though.
Oh, I just don't like hot things.
you guys shack up in this dude's house. And in the morning, you guys make your best attempt to follow the map. You go around the bend in the lake. You look for the first mountain. You come to the foot of it, and you try to get some high ground and look for the tallest tree around. And you manage to come to a very large pine tree that it's noticeably larger than all of the rest of them. by like a large margin. It's towering over the rest of the trees,
Excellent.
and it's like huge around you. You'd have to like
And from the base of that tree,
and so once you get to that tree, explain to me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna go walk in a direction that's maybe more or less like a 45-degree angle.
45-degree angle compared to what?
I don't fucking know.
North, 35-degree angle
If,
north.
okay. So if I get the tree and then I see its shadow, and I can guesstimate how long that is, I can find what X equals by doing something. Oh shit!
No, just
What
go.
would your character know?
No,
I'm gonna
just
spill
look.
my wine.
Look towards the mountain because the mountain is north, and then turn to the right, and then put your arms out and go follow your left arm that's at a 45-degree angle towards the river.
I'm gonna do some classic working out and watching everybody else solve the problem.
So
Mm.
as you follow the course, as Mort follows this course of action,
Alternatively, can I roll an intelligence check?
sure, go for it.
Or nature? Can I roll nature while he does that?
Is it just straight intelligence, or can I actually roll like?
I mean, like, I'll let you know. Mort's got it figured out.
Okay, cool.
Have you guys never
so
read
I
a
have
map before?
I have a pretty polished brain, so
You guys
brains.
that is to
make
say,
your way off
pretty smooth.
on that angle as best you can. You make your way through the forest, and after about 5 or 10 minutes of walking, you come to a large clearing, almost perfectly circular, with a small hill in the middle, and all around on the ground is a thin layer of fog.
No, not the fog again.
And
Oh my god, we've already encountered the mask.
that's where we're gonna call tonight's session.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so I'll hit it with the next time on
Ooh.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'm excited. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
I know we're a little bit earlier than usual, but I was
That's okay.
expecting you to take a whole lot longer on the puzzle. Or I was planning
Oh,
for you to
sorry.
take a lot longer on the puzzle.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I just
I was
like
I was worried that you guys like might not figure it out at all, and we're just gonna be like staring at the wall for an hour. But you got
That's
it
normally
quick,
how it goes.
so,
I definitely would have been. It was
Lots
a very
of puzzle
smart
games,
play.
okay.
Yes,
um,
mask.
so that's where we're gonna leave it tonight.
Hell yeah, dog.
Excelente. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Thank you.
Lovely.
All
Good
right.
session, everyone.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
deafen myself and do the
Oh,
outro for
God.
this stream.
Do
Thank
the
you.
what?
All right. have fun.
Outro, because yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for coming out. Link in the description of this stream. You will see our YouTube channel where we're posting the archives of this into congestible pieces. We're transitioning from 15-minute videos to the full stream on YouTube.